Carla, we're very lucky kasi ngayong umaga, umpisa pa lang ng taon, pagtulong na kagad ang pag-uusapan natin.
Oo, maswerte tayo dahil makakasama natin sila ngayong umaga. Andito sila sa Pilipinas, hindi lang para magbakasyon, kung hindi para din makatulong sa mga nangangailangan.
And of course, to know more about that, makakasama po natin, we have Raquel Rodriguez, Anitra Selva Kumar, Mick Mendoza, Gabby Reyes, Michael Consul, and Frances D'Amico. Sila po ay mula sa Toronto Catholic District School Board. Good morning!
Good morning!
Welcome to Bagong Pilipinas.
Welcome to Bagong Pilipinas.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Alright, to start off, I remember, Michael, you were here last year and we've talked about a lot of things, about your advocacy, about it's actually your organization, wherein you help build families, communities, to at least have a decent home and affordable home. So tell us more about your ongoing project now. Why are you here, guys?
So the reason why we're here is we definitely want to give back. We want to help those who are less fortunate than us, because we know in Canada we have so much, but to people who have a lot, we should also be giving to those who are a little bit less fortunate than us. But you know what, we're here and we realize that we learned so much from the people here. They're way happier, they're way more content, and they just have this positive attitude about them, and we can definitely learn from how they live and bring it back to Canada.
Okay.
You know what's nice, Diane? Kasi may mga kasama din tayo, mga students from Toronto, Canada. So can you tell us more about your experience here in the Philippines? How long have you been here? What places have you been, or where have you been in our country? Tell us more about your experience here in the Philippines.
Well, the first day we went to Masagana, and we visited a village and we played with the kids, and we handed out gifts and stuff. And then the second day we went to San Mateo.
San Mateo.
And we
Is that in Rizal?
In Rizal.
San Mateo, Rizal?
Yes.
That's it, okay.
And then we did some work there for the housing that we have, that ANCOP is building. So.
Okay, how about Anithra?
Anithra. How old? Alam mo, napaka-bata pa nila. How old are you?
I'm 14.
She's only 14. And you've been here in the Philippines for how many days now?
5.
For 5 days.
How about Anithra? Tell us about your experience.
It's been a really good experience so far, and I learned a lot.
And you know what, Carla, trivia, these students spent their New Year here in the Philippines and even gave up their time to be with their families just to be here and, of course, to work on their project. So it's really, it's a good thing, you know, entering and welcoming 2018. How about Gabby?
Yeah.
Oh, Mick.
Just my experience in the Philippines so far has been amazing. I've learned so much from the community. Visiting the villages, they're really, really hospitable and welcoming to us, and they're just so, it's they welcome us so well, and we really feel part of the family. Even though we spend 3 hours there, when we leave, all of us are really, really sad we're leaving. Some of us are crying. A lot of the kids are sad we're leaving too.
All right, so let's talk to Frances, one of the teachers. So you help ANCOP, answering the cry for the poor. So we want to know, what is, for those viewers who are interested, if ever they want to help or volunteer, how can they reach out to you guys?
I'm actually a teacher in the Toronto Catholic District School Board as well, and I was introduced to ANCOP this year for the first time. So we got to meet a bunch of different passionate advocates for that company and that organization that do well and do good all over the world. There's ANCOP Canada, ANCOP Philippines, and a few other places I'm not too familiar with right now. But they can go online, like always, and do a quick search, and they can help any way.
Okay. Michael, besides this, what are the series of activities that you will be doing?
So while we're in the Philippines, one of the things we're doing is building houses, but we're also building relationships with the people in the village. We went to an orphanage yesterday, and then we also did a community cleanup. So these are all ways that we're trying to definitely be the hands of Christ right here on earth so that we can put our faith into action.
So let's ask Gabby. Can you tell us more about your experience? What have you realized during your 5 days of community service here in the Philippines?
So in the Philippines, we visited many villages. They're not exactly in the greatest conditions, but they're still very full of life. They're very happy. They're very content. And it really speaks to us with having so much that we shouldn't need more. if we don't like necessarily need it, and to give back. Yeah.
Okay, before we end, any message or any,
Yes.
I guess, lessons that you would bring home with you in Canada when you return, and maybe you could share it with your classmates? Anyone can answer.
I think what I'm taking back is really like friendship and each other is all you need. It doesn't matter what you have, because these kids in the villages, like they're all so happy and they're so close to each other, and it's kind of just like, so they don't have much, you know. Some of them, you know, they don't have the best hygiene, they don't have the best living conditions, but they still love each other and they're still very happy, and it hit me, so I could take that back.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us this morning. And of course, we'll be happy to see you guys again next year. So for another projects. All right, thank you so much. You want to say anything?
I just want to say thank you to Tito Mori and everyone in Avanai. We made a really strong connection with that community, and we had a great time. So thank you for having us.
All right, thank you so much, Raquel Rodriguez, Anitra Selva Kumar, Mick Mendoza, Gabby Reyes, Michael Consul, and Frances D'Amico. Maraming salamat.
Thank you very much. Salamat.
Thank you.
Ito naman